Sean Sewell with Engearment.com. Really excited to be testing out this Ranger Doug lineup from Kelty. In particular, this is the two-person tent from them. So Ranger Doug is a really cool throwback retro thing that Kelty's doing this year, and I'll have that entire story below for more information. But I'm going to focus on the tent for this review. So this is the Ranger Doug two-person tent. There's also a 3 as well as a 4-person tent. And I think it's actually very good value, very easy to set up, a very well-rounded tent, and I'll tell you why. So it's 68 denier materials. So this is 68 denier fly, 68 denier bottom, and then no seam mesh is just awesome and great for ventilation. 2, extremely easy to set up. It has these easy setup corners. So you can probably see right here that this the tent pole just kind of slides into this very sizable pocket, and that's on all 4 corners, making setup a breeze. So you simply take the 2 poles, put them in the pockets, crossing them over, and then the clips, it's super self-explanatory. The clips clip onto the poles, then you have a shorter orange pole right here that creates the vertical walls. And then, this is super simple too, the fly clips on, has plastic clips that just literally clip onto each other on all 4 corners, and you can tighten them down to keep the tension up. Extremely simple. In fact, I would recommend, because I've used this kind of clip before, just leaving 2 sides, at least 2 sides clipped, and that way you don't have the fly blown away when you're setting your tent up. So basically you set your tent up by laying out the tent body, and then you stake out all 4 corners, you put the poles in, clip it up, you already have 2 of the sides clipped, take their 2 sides, clip them in over there, and then you grab the last 2 stakes and you stake out the vestibules for the front and rear doors. Super, super simple. And the stakes they throw in are actually pretty useful. I like the name Nobendium. So they're durable, they're very functional, they get into this Colorado dirt with ease, love them. And then as far as function, you have these struts that pop up right here. You lay them down flat, definitely keep them up to ventilate. You have one right there, you have one on the other side. As far as doors, you have 2 of them, and they're pretty nice little vestibules right here, door here, and we have the other door there open for ventilation. Keep it nice and cool in there for tonight. As far as size, I inside have this tent, I have a 50 by 78 inch double wide sleeping pad, and I have probably additional 4 inches of space at the head. So I believe on paper they rate it at 51 inches by like 80 inches long. And I don't see why that would be inaccurate. Like I said, I had 78 inch long sleeping pad and I still had another 4 inches, so yeah, that's around 80 inches. And 6 foot, so you can easily fit 2 6-foot humans in here and 2 dogs. Tonight it would just be myself and 2 dogs. And as far as usefulness, there's 2 cool pockets up top to put like socks or gloves to dry or headlamp, and then 2 small pockets on either side. Very easy to use. Both doors are the same size, and the weight is around 5.5 pounds. So in the price, like I said, is $240. So very fair, $240, 5.5 pounds, legit 2-person tent, good materials, and we have a storm coming in, so I'm really excited to put it through a test. But everything has been good so far. Used it a few times, and easy setup, love it. And then the idea that Ranger Doug throwback is really cool. We have a few more items that Ranger Doug lineup we'll include in the review below. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good purchase. Nice materials, easy to set up, very camp user friendly, very family friendly. This is the Ranger Doug 2-person tent from Kelty. I'm Sean Sewell, owner and director of Stoke over at Engearment.com. Hope you found us helpful. If you have, give us a subscribe, ask some questions. Until next time, take care.